What's that?
Hold it. Carefully. It's thousands of dollars.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I'm not joking. Ask bro.
Thousands of dollars after.
Yeah.
You know why DJ comes is very
It's a mic.
No, I don't want one.
Sit.
Papa, move over.
No, I want to sit here. Wait.
Please move over.
No.
Please, Papa.
No, seriously, Karna, I need to give class, so I need to have that back this thing.
I also want to pack her.
Okay.
Bye.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Bhashatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Because the rest of the group has to come, above is the room of Srila Bhakti Vinod Takur and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Takur. Both of their rooms, the beds they used, the furniture they used, all of that is there. But it's a very narrow path. Okay? So, one group will, one line go up, one line come down. So, please come with me. I will show you. And those who have not paid obeisances to Lord Shiva, please pay obeisances to Lord Shiva before you enter. He is the Kshetrapal. Is everybody here? Wait, 1 minute, wait. Is everybody here? Yeah. Okay, everybody is here, so we'll finish the katha first then. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Jai Prataka Swami Niti Namine Namo Acharya Padayanitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Damodaye Nagaragramatharine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Bhashatya Destarne Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are going to hear a little bit katha about this place. Before that, we will pray to Bhakti Vinod Takur, because this was the house of Bhakti Vinod Takur and this is the Samadhi Mandir of Srila Bhakti Vinod Takur. Okay, this is his original Samadhi and his Pushpa Samadhi is in Vrindavan as well. But this is Bhakti Vinod Thakur's Samadhi. So, let's all pray. Please repeat after me. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugavarayate Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki. So, this place is called Godrumadweep. Go means cow. Druma means tree. Okay. So the story of Godrumadweep and the glory of Godrumadweep we will hear back when we go back for lunch. But the most important, this is the second island. Yesterday we were in Antardeep. Today we are in the second island called Godrumadweep. Okay. Godrumadweep is important for Kirtan. Every island represents one devotional service. Godrumadweep represents Kirtan. So let's try to do more Kirtan today, as I said. And in the Navadvip Mahatmya it is written Nityananda Prabhu. So originally Jiva Goswami came to Navadvip, right? He did not have the association of Mahaprabhu, but he came here, and here the first parikram was done by Jiva Goswami, guided by Nityananda Prabhu himself. Nityananda Prabhu personally took Jiva along with the other devotees who are present there, like Srinivas Takur and other devotees, and he took and explained all the Leelas Gauranga Mahaprabhu did. So in that he says, anybody who makes a small hut and lives in Godrumadweep, Nityananda Prabhu says, anybody who makes even a small hut and lives in Godrumadweep, they never have to take birth again and they will get Krishna Prema. Godrumadweep ki. So, as we all know, Bhakti Vinod Takur was a magistrate. He was a magistrate, he was in Jagannath Puri. But he wanted to develop Gaur Bhumi, Gaur Mandal Bhumi. So he wanted to stay in Navadvip Dham. So he went and he told at that time Britishers were ruling. So he went and said, gave his resignation paper saying, I want to retire. And then, and then they said, no, we can't allow you to retire. Because Bhakti Vinod Takur was such an extremely amazing judge. It is said that any judgment that it gives has never been overturned by a higher court. Right? So that's how efficient. He used to solve like 10, 12 cases in a day, and all of them perfect judgments. Right? Being a great, he took care of all his duties perfectly. But he said, no, I have to do this service. So then they said, no, we will transfer you to Krishnanagar, because that time Krishnanagar was the big town. There's a court there and you can continue. He said, no, I don't have time for going to Krishnanagar, coming back and all of that. They said, no problem, we will put a train track for you and you please come in the train every day, give judgment. So actually even when we came first, this train was still running. There used to be a train that goes from here. On the way when we go, I'll show you the train track. So it goes all the way to the court, right? Even I have traveled in the train, but nowadays they stopped and they are like removing the train track. But that's how efficient Bhakti Vinod Takur was. Bhakti Vinod Takur was a high court judge. Okay, he had 10 kids. And, 2 of them were great acharyas. We know Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Lalita Madhav Prabhu. We'll see. Maybe we don't have time. We'll see. And then, in spite of all of this, this itself is quite demanding. But in addition to this, because of all the glories, Nityananda Prabhu said, he came and lived in Godrumadweep. First he lived in the place that we were having Prasadam. There is a big glory why he stayed there. I will talk about that later. Then he later moved to this residence. And it is said that, Bhakti Vinod Takur, in addition to being a high court judge, having 10 kids, taking care of them, he wrote more than 100 books. Okay. And he himself on his own re-established the whole Namahatta preaching. Right. Namahatta preaching, and he had more than 2,000 Namahattas running across Bengal. 80,000 to 100,000 people he had preached this holy name to. You can see each one of it is actually a full-time job. Raising 10 kids, being a high court judge, writing 100 books, doing Nama. Each one is a full-time but Bhakti Vinod Takur did this. He was so, because it is said in the Shastra, time expands for Krishna and his devotees. Right? He was extremely efficient by his potency. He single-handedly, he revived, because Gaudiya Vaishnavism After the Goswamis and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Baldev Vidyabhushan, it started dwindling. People started using sentimentalism and they became very sentimentalist, and then they were not following the rules properly. And so it came to a very shallow understanding. And it was Bhakti Vinod Takur who revived our whole Sampradaya back. That's why Bhakti Vinod Takur is called the seventh Goswami. Right? Single-handedly he revived. Just to give the hardship that he has to go. How many of you have read Chaitanya Charitamrita fully? Only 4 people. Prabhupada every day night he sat and translated for 10 years. But we don't want to give 1 hour every day reading Prabhupada books. But we get Chaitanya Charitamrita so easily. Guru Maharaj gives class, we don't have time for it and all of that. Bhakti Vinod Takur has to go around 7 years searching to get a full copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then he revived and then republished. So he got all the books he searched and he republished all the books of our Acharyas in addition to writing all the books. So his contribution is tremendous. I can never talk in 15 minutes. But Bhakti Vinod Takur is one of our most important Acharyas. He is the one single-handedly who re-established the Sampradaya. So his Samadhi is here. In the Shastra it is said, the Acharya is personally present in his Samadhi Mandir. So when we go to Samadhi Mandir, when we went to Srila Prabhupada's Pushpa Samadhi, Srila Prabhupada is there actually. Bhakti Vinod Takur is here. So most importantly, on the side you will see the Gaura Gadadhar Vigraha of Bhakti Vinod Takur. Right? Because we see Radha Krishna, right? Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Krishna and Gadadhar Pandit is Srimati Radharani. So Bhakti Vinod Takur used to worship Gaur Gadadhar, so you'll see the Gaur Gadadhar deities on the side. And also Bhakti Vinod Takur used to run classes here, Bhagavatam classes, right? So this is a very famous tree, right? People never used to go near it because there was a ghost, Brahmahatya ghost, and so Bhakti Vinod Takur simply finished it off by reading Bhagavatam under the tree. That's how, So he used to run Bhagavatam class every day here, right? So you can see how important. When he used to give class, his class was so nectarian that Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, who was such an elevated person, he would never associate with anybody, but he will come and hear Bhakti Vinod Thakur's class every day, right? So sometimes he will come, the class will in the evening go little late. So instead of him, roaming around, for him, what Bhakti Vinod Thakur did, knowing that he is a great devotee, he made a small kutir there. So when Gaurakishore Das Babaji used to come here, when he used to hear the classes, sometimes he will do his bhajana in the kutir here, right? So that kutir there you see is the kutir of Gaurakishore Das Babaji Maharaj. And as I said in the beginning, above we have the rooms of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur that they personally used. Okay? And then you will see the furniture that they used, the bed that they used, all of that, the books that some of their books are there, references that they used. And also very importantly, when you entered, you would have seen Lord Shiva is there. Please pray to him, get his permission because he is the Kshetrapal. Without his permission, we can't enter. He is the Kshetrapal for Godruma Dweep. So take his permission, pray to him to reveal the Dham. Have darshan, take Charanamrit from Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Gaur Gadadhar and have darshan. Okay? Because we are a little bit short on time, I am compressing the stories. We will hear more stories after lunch when we have a little bit more relaxed time. Okay? And that's this place, that's why for Gaudiya devotees, very important place. And here is where one day above, Bhakti Vinod Thakur was sitting and chanting, and he saw a bright light. And within the bright light, he saw a very beautiful, magnificent temple manifesting. Right? And he called Adbud Mandir will manifest from where the glory of Gauranga Mahaprabhu will spread all over the whole world. Okay? So we are building the Adbhuta Mandir now. Hopefully we will have a tour of that as well. And one other important place above, how many of you chant Hare Krishna mantra every day? Raise your, okay. How many of you chant very nicely every day? Because chanting the holy name, if you want to learn by example, above there is one room, small room, 1 by 1. One person can sit, only this much room. When Bhakti Vinod Takur used to, in addition to doing all his services, he will also do his rounds. He will go into the room and lock himself. When I came, originally the original door was there. They have removed the original door. The door used to be this thick, so that nobody disturbs whatever. So no mobile phone, looking Facebook, Twitter, all of that and chanting. Right? Nothing, no disturbance. Nobody, talking anything. So he'll go. He will lock himself and he'll chant his rounds. Only after finishing his rounds, he'll come out. Right? So we can see that room is very potent because of the the vibration, the holy name is there. So please pray very sincerely to Bhakti Vinod Takur to make us serious devotees. Okay, we all need to become very serious devotees. And Bhakti Vinod Takur can, by his mercy, we can achieve that. Pray to Gaura Gadadhar, they can give us Krishna Prema. Pray to Gaura Kishodas Babaji Maharaj so that we will listen Bhagavatam nicely. And then pray to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He used to live here as well. Right? So at one time, our 4 acharyas were present at the same time. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta. So it's the Mayapur Godrumadweep is a place where all of them come together. It's an amazing place. So only one request, after you have darshan here and this, go in one line above and go one line above because the steps are pretty narrow. Right? So there is no need to rush and push and all of that. Just go one line above, have darshan, see the first room, Bhakti Vinod Thakur's, I will be there, Bhakti Siddhanta's room, and then the small room, and then come down. Okay? Any questions? Okay. So, Lord Shiva is there. There is a question that's asked how we do obeisances to Lord Shiva. Generally, we do with our right side to Lord Shiva. The deities, for Krishna, we do with the left side. For Lord Shiva, but little bit different in the Dham, because we don't see Lord Shiva differently. We see him as one of our acharyas, right? So you can do it with the left side, or if as we treat him as an acharya, straight. You can do Dandavat straight to Lord Shiva, and then take his permission, beg to him, please allow us to enter the Dham. Right? Without Lord Shiva's permission, we can't enter this Dham. Okay? Any other questions?
So how long did Bhakti Vinod Thakur stay here?
Almost more than 10-15 years he stayed here. Yeah? And then later he took Babaji Vesh and then moved to Puri. So his final pastimes he did in Jagannath Puri.
Kishore Das Babaji was here mostly.
Yeah, he used to, Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj used to roam around a lot. He was never in one single place. We will hear about him when we go to Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Samadhi Mandir. We will hear about the story of Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. He was an amazing devotee. Hare Krishna. Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudev ki, Gaura Premanande.
Okay, we have about 10 minutes. So let's finish up here. 10 minutes. So try to and then you go to the next place. Okay? So try to little bit be conscious of time, and then we will go. Okay? Thank you.
ஓஹோ உள்ளே ஓஹோ நான் எடுக்கும்போது தப்பாக எடுத்துட்டேன் மன்னிச்சிருங்க. இதுவாக வர பேசிட்டு
இப்போது போகிறப்பையும் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுவீங்களா?
ஆமாம் ஆமாம், ஒவ்வொரு கோயிலையும் கதை சொல்லுவேன்.
இங்கே
இங்கே மேலே எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுவேன். நம்ம 2 பேரும் ஃபஸ்ட்டு போயிடுவோம். அதை முடிச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் இங்கே வரீங்களா நீங்கள்? ஓகேயா? ஓகே, நம்ம 2 பேரும் ஃபஸ்ட்டு போயிடுவோம். இல்லை, நான் கையிலேயே வச்சுக்கிறேன்.
கையில் வச்சுக்கிறேன்.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.
பிரபு அதை ஆன் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
Hare Krishna. We are entering the most sacred holy place, the house of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and the personal room of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. On your left, as we come, this small place that you see is the room where Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to sit and chant. This small place is what we had, and that gap, there was a door, a thick door, very thick door made of wood, which will close and he'll sit and chant there. So we are entering the room of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. You can see the personal bed of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, which was used by him. And these furniture, the table, chairs, many of his purports and books were written by him personally with his hand here. The cupboards and all of these shelves that you see were used by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. In the Shastra it is said that the Tadiya, the objects that were used by the great Acharyas, are actually non-different from them, like Krishna. They are very purifying. So just by taking darshan of this room and this bed and all these things, we are getting purified. And on this side you will see the balcony, and from here he used to sit and meditate and chant, and from here he saw the TOVP manifesting, the Adbhuta Mandir manifesting. So they have locked it now, we can't go, but in the future if one day we can go, actually we can see the Adbhuta Mandir from this balcony, but now they have locked it. Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki. This room, the Kannadi valiya paaka mudiyum. That from that, this one, bro. Inga the pai mari potru. Okay. Achyuta Prabhu. You go have darshan and come out first. So this is where he used to sit and chant. This small room. You can all, when you are building a house, can build a room for yourself like that. Okay. We are now entering the room of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Takur. So, as you know, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Takur was the son of Bhaktivinoda Takur, and he used to assist Bhaktivinoda Takur in all his publishing activities. Even when he was young, he used to take a lot of publishing work on behalf because of his scholarly pursuits. So he used to assist Bhaktivinoda Takur. And later, when this was established as a Gaudiya Math, Bhakti Siddhanta used to visit her. This was his room, the bed that he used, the table that he used. So this is again a very wonderful place. We are associating with the Acharyas through the objects that they have left for us. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Takur, Srila Prabhupada ki. Okay, Hare Krishna. Those who had darshan, please go down. Those who have not finished darshan, this is Bhaktivinoda Thakur's room. Next one is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's room. This is his chanting room. Hare Krishna. Say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Gopinath ki.
Jai. நிறுத்திருங்களா இதை முடிச்சு விட்டுற போறேன்.
He used to chant here. There was a door.
This is his chanting room.
There was a door there.
That much.
Like he couldn't
There's
disturb
the
them.
gap that used to be the door. Actually, they have changed now. That was the door.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. So only this much is the room. So when you build a house, you can build a room like this for you to chant.
Yes,
So that your son and daughter and all of them won't disturb you. Soundproof. Soundproof room. Hare Krishna. So this is just for booking area and personal quarters of the Yes, they are all coming. ஆமா நல்ல வசமா பழைய வீடு இந்தியாவில தஞ்சாவூர்
You are not even recording.
जय गौर गदाधार गौर गदाधार गौर गदाधार जय गौर गदाधार. ஆமா, ரைட் சைடில் இருக்கிறது கௌரங்க மகாபிரபு, லெஃப்ட் சைடில் இருக்கிறது கதாதார் பண்டிட். இது அவங்களோட பர்சனலாக அவர் வர்ஷிப் பண்ண டெய்டிஸு.
கிருஷ்ண பிரேமா. Pray to them. I hope all of you had Charanamrit.
Because his mood was he was worshipping Radha Krishna.
ஓடி நமக்கும் கொஞ்சம் தேங்க்யூ ப்ரோ.
Now with this it's not zooming but like blur is being adjusted.
This is the personal deities worshipped by Bhakti Vinod Takur, Gaura Gadadhar. Jaya Gaura Gadadhar, Gaura Gadadhar, Gaura Gadadhar, Jaya Gadadhar.
I hope everybody has darshan. Okay.
This is Kshetrapal, Lord Shiva.
Sikro, sikro, Gita Priya, sikro.
Follow.